Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new product from JBL, our longtime friends and many of products that we've covered here on Gramophone, and for good reason, as JBL makes some of the best stuff in the mobile/Bluetooth game. And these new Live Pro 2 are no exception. This is a really cool product that's impressed me in many ways, and I'm gonna share all of them with you. Before we get into the details, you know what to do. Subscribe to the Gramophone channel and click that bell icon. And here's your question of the day. What is presently your favorite JBL Bluetooth product? JBL makes a whole lot of wireless/mobile products, and I find their stuff to be super reliable pretty much in all of their expressions. And the Live Pro 2 is no exception. We've seen it before, but not so widespread and not as good as it's really starting to get, and I'm going to tell you about that experience a little bit later. But for now, let's get this box open and take a look at these buds. Here's just a little showcase of what you get when you open up your box. You have the buds themselves nicely presented in this little foam tray. You have your additional tip sizes. You can use whichever one suits you best. Your USB-C charging cable. You've got your charging case. This is where your buds will live most of the time when they're not in your ears, of course. And these got quite a battery life. I'll talk about that. I said earlier that these are a really cool product, and they actually have a lot of great features built in. First and foremost is battery life. These buds on a full charge are good for about 10 hours. Here's the ones I've been trying out. I've got the blue color so you can see them in the case, and I can say that is true. They have lasted a very, very long time, though I haven't gone anywhere near 10 hours with them in my ears, but I can definitely see that that claim would be true. The battery life on the charging case is equally fantastic. This case is good for packing an additional 40 hours of battery life. When I got the ones that I was using, I plugged it in once, let it charge overnight, and I haven't plugged the case back in over a week. One of the things about truly wireless buds that you usually want to see it perform well in is how good is it at making and receiving telephone calls. I'm happy to say that these earbuds feature 6 microphones that seem to work really well. I've made more than a few phone calls on the Live Pro Wireless 2, and they've been really good. As for the playback and noise canceling performance, these sound really good. In fact, they sound a little bit better than I was expecting. They're not quite on the level of some of the more flagship truly wireless products that we've had on the channel, but at the price they're coming in at, I actually think they're really good. Another great feature that we've seen trickle down from flagship stuff in this range is touch and gesture control. Each of these earbuds have different controls based on how you touch it and which earbud you're touching. For example, you can touch the left bud to cycle through noise canceling modes, as this has full noise canceling as well as an ambient aware feature to pipe in a little bit of outside noise when you want to be aware of what's going on around you. And then 2 taps enables talk through, which is just completely full tilt piping in the outside world so that conversations are very easy to hear without the need to remove your earbuds. It's super convenient. The touch controls are actually very responsive. And on the right bud, things like tap, a double tap, or a triple tap are play and pause, skip song, and previous song, respectively. And then if you get a phone call, double tap to answer, or just a long hold to decline the call. Another great feature, these are IPX5 water resistant, so while you can't exactly throw them in a pool, they will survive rain, sweat, the usual rigors of daily use that you would expect out of a truly wireless earbud. And finally, another great feature of this product is the JBL Headphones app. The software for headphones works really well, the interface is really clean, and from there you can customize the noise canceling features, enable an EQ, and a handful of other things such as multi-point connectivity. The app works really well, it's the best I can say about it. And on the technical side of things, these are a Bluetooth product, and the version of Bluetooth they're sporting is 5.2, which is currently the latest version. The differences between, like, say, 5.0, 5.1, 5.2 are marginal, but each of those little increment improvements over the standard 5.0 has generally resulted in a little bit more of a stable connection and better wireless range. Because this is USB-C, these have fast charge, and just 15 minutes of charge through the case will get you just about 4 hours of battery life. And in usual JBL fashion, these come in a variety of colors. You see I've got the black with me today. They also come in kind of a white silver, a light pink, and then I had been trying out what's kind of like a cobalt navy blue finish myself. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with this product. The noise canceling performance is solid. The touch controls work super well. The battery life claims are for real. I haven't charged the case in a week, just pop these in there every time I'm done. JBL claims that these have the JBL Signature Sound. A little bit elevated bass, a little bit elevated highs. As you want to squeeze a little bit more bass, a little bit more treble out of a relatively small product, because if everything were just straight flat, it would probably feel like it's a little bit lacking in those regards. So JBL's in-house EQ for this works really well. The bass isn't bloated, it's just a nice little massaging of the lower frequencies, if you will. And mids, while not exactly forward, are not cut out, are veiled in any particularly annoying way. For a truly wireless product that's going for what JBL generally sets out to do, the overall clarity is solid. More modern music sounds a little bit better on these than say your more classical or acoustic stuff, but the performance there is still respectable. And generally JBL is targeting a market that's probably listening to stuff that's more akin to the top 40 anyway, and for that, they excel pretty well, especially for the price point they're targeting and that position in the market. I'm happy to report that I've had a good time with the Live Pro 2, and I think you will too. At a cost of just under $150, the Live Pro 2 are doing for almost half the price of what yesteryear's flagship grade truly wireless earbuds were doing. And I think that's actually a phenomenal proposition. If that sounds like something you're looking for, you know what to do. The link will be down in the description, skybygramophone.com. Secure checkouts, fast and free shipping right to your door. Try these out. And of course, don't forget to stop by one of our showrooms. You'll find us in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. We have a ton of JBL product on display. You can test it all out and see for yourself what your ears like. And don't forget to stop by our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley while you're on your way, because you'll get well inspired for whatever your next home improvement project is going to be. All right, y'all, if you had some fun today, don't forget to hit that like button. Drop a comment down below, talk to me in the comments, ask me any questions you might have, and don't forget, of course, the question of the day. Appreciate y'all swinging by and hanging out. Be seeing you.